Michael, a draw this afternoon. Both sides wanted to win it, but neither could.
Yeah, I think obviously it's sort of frustrating. We've had sort of 3-0 at home against the sort of teams around us, so it's disappointing obviously not to score, but it's also important obviously not to lose the game. I think both sides had opportunities. We always knew it was going to be sort of an end-to-end sort of game. It was down at their place as well, so obviously frustrated not to sort of win the game, but obviously equally happy not to sort of lose the game as well.
You mentioned the word frustrating. It'll be frustrating for the fans, but as an attacking player, I'm sure it frustrates you more than many others.
I think so. Obviously, like, you go through stages in the season where you have ones that go in and ones that don't, and obviously for attacking sort of four as we've got the quality we've got, obviously with Pauli, Griggy, Gav, and obviously James coming on as well, and Ryan. So we have got quality there. We're just sort of opportunities are sort of dropping and not really going in at the minute, which is one of them things you go through the season, and we've scored a lot of goals already, and we're just going through a bit of a barren spell. But if we keep creating chances, then at some point they'll go in.
You had a couple of chances in the first half. One of them inside the box just didn't quite seem to sit up for you. Took an extra touch.
Now I've had a couple of them sort of like in the second half as well. One sort of sat and it didn't really sit right for me to get a shot away, and the pitch plays a little bit dodgy sometimes. Obviously when you're sort of dribbling and you're trying to get the ball out of your feet and get a shot off it, it sort of affects you sometimes. But you don't want to make excuses. Obviously them two just didn't sit right for me. But I had other good opportunities in the game which we could have scored from. But like I said before, frustrated that none of them have gone in.
You came off after running from one length of the pitch to the other with a bit of company. Talk us through that run, because it was some effort.
Just sort of like just head down and just tried to sort of keep going. Obviously the lads sort of stayed with me majority of the way. It'd just been nice if it was didn't put as much on it and Vaughan could have tapped it in at the back post. But no, frustrating obviously to go all that way and not sort of get anything from the end of it. But obviously it's one of them days for us.
On the other side of your game, with Reece James, you seem to be making a real partnership down that left-hand side, both going forward but also defensively as well.
I think obviously Reece has been at the club sort of signed the same sort of time as me 3 years ago, and he knows what I can do and I know what he can do, and I think that helps. Obviously we sort of cast all together as well coming in, so we get on well, and we know that I know his strengths, that he's fit and he can get round the outside of me, so every time I hear him shout I know he's coming. He's got great quality, and I thought he was played really well today. So now we have built a good relationship, and we'll just sort of try and obviously improve our quality to make sure that we do create chances for Green and Pauli.
And next up, Bournemouth on Wednesday, coming here after the game last weekend. I'm sure you'll fancy your chances.
Yeah, I thought we played really well down there. Obviously we've got the first sort of an hour, we played really well, created great chances, scored 2 good goals, and sort of at times you wouldn't have thought that we weren't the Premier League side at the time, so obviously they brought a bit of quality on and created chances, and at the end of the day they come away with a draw. So it'll be a good replay to have at the DW, and hopefully we can progress.